Okay, here we are in Bangkok, Thailand, and this is November the 7th, Monday, 2022. And what are we looking at here? This is a 2016 Ford Everest, and this is a mid-size SUV that's marketed specifically here in Thailand. I wouldn't say it's real popular here in Thailand, but there are a few of them, and this is one. Now obviously this has been in a severe accident, and if we look, we'll notice that this is a two-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive vehicle. This is not a four-wheel drive. But the initial impact was sufficient to actually rip the lower ball joint right out of the lower control arm, and we notice here that we actually snapped the tie rod end there in the spindle. Now I noticed that the lug nuts are still there on the brake rotor, and they may have been removed and replaced just to keep the rotor in position, but obviously this wheel was severely impacted. Now it looks like this actually did not make contact with the vehicle but went off the road, but when I say that, I do see some blue paint right here that looks like it doesn't have anything to do with the finish of the vehicle or as part of the vehicle. Here we see the initial impact. It was sufficient to just simply rip away this front fender. We see the skin has been ripped off of the left passenger door. We see that the passenger airbag has deployed as well as the driver's airbag. Now, what's happened is the center pillar here on the left side has actually been ripped away, and as we look carefully, it doesn't look like there's any type of cutting operation. So this is actually ripped away. You can see that we impacted the roof panel. It looks like the vehicle actually laid down on its side, and we can see that the left rear passenger door is actually gone, as well as the rear quarter panel. Now, it's interesting that my fuel neck actually survived, remnants of the gas cap, but I see that the rivets actually pulled out. This is actually ripped out, not cut, actually ripped out. And as we come around to the rear of the vehicle, here tucked underneath the vehicle, here is that center pillar from the left side. And I think that this is the remnants of the left rear passenger door. Now, here we see remnants of one of these door skins. Now, as we come over here to the right side, we notice that the right side rim and tire seems to have survived unscathed. Let's go ahead and take a look at the driver's door. It actually opens smoothly. It seems to open smoothly, no problem. And we see, of course, obviously the airbag is deployed. Here's the remnants of the rear view mirror. We can see what happened here with the windshield. And there's actually a tinting material on the inside of the windshield, and there we see, of course, this is that laminated windshield glass. So I have glass, plastic glass, and that of course is to protect the occupants from the shards of broken glass. Now we notice that I've opened the driver's door, and the passenger door opens smoothly also. So it's interesting to see that the actual door opening is relatively the same size there when the vehicle was undamaged, and the door actually closes and opens smoothly. Now you can see how long this vehicle has been sitting here, because I have a thick layer of mold there on the interior of the vehicle, and I do see a tire here sitting here in the back, which is actually the spare tire. So it has a steel rim, that's a spare tire there in back. You can see that roof liner has come down. I'm going to go ahead and shut the right passenger door. We'll go ahead and shut the right driver's door. And we can see this had a 2.2 liter, I believe, gasoline engine and with a 6-speed automatic transmission. This is a rear-wheel drive vehicle, and certainly I'm not going to be able to lift that hood. Now, I don't see an auction sticker on it. This may be available as a salvage, but it doesn't seem like it's been moved for a long period of time, and we're actually in the back lot.